So, students, our today's topic is presentation of analytical data. So, in this, we will study two things. One is significant figures, and second one is rounding off. So, first of all, what are significant figures? So, as you can see on the screen, significant figures are defined as the number of certain digits plus one uncertain digit. मतलब अगर हमारे पास कोई वैल्यू है उसमें कितने सर्टेन डिजिट्स हैं और कितने डिजिट हमें श्योर नहीं हैं, मतलब वो अनसर्टेन है, तो उन दोनों के सम को हम बोलते हैं सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर्स. मीन्स number of certain digits plus one uncertain digit is known as significant figures. So now there are some rules for determining significant figures. So first rule for determining the significant figures is that number of significant figures is independent of the position of the decimal. I have highlighted the text in red. What I am saying, first rule is that number of significant figures is independent of the position of the decimal. Now what is the meaning of this? Now suppose I am having readings of a measurement in three different units like meter, centimeter and millimeter, and if my value is 1.0234 in meters, so I can express it in centimeter as 102.34 centimeters, and in millimeters it will be expressed as 1023.4 millimeters. So now you can see in all these three there are 5 number of significant figures. So what I am saying, that number of significant figures is independent of the position of decimal. So in first you can see there are 4 decimal places, in the second there are 2 decimal places, and in the third there is only 1 decimal place. So all 3 differ in decimal place, but in spite of that all are having same number of significant figures. Means all are having 5 number of significant figures. So I can say that number of significant figures is independent of the number of decimal places. Now I am coming to the second rule. Second rule states that 0 may or may not be significant depending on its location in the number. What I am saying, 0 may or may not be significant depending on its location in the number. मतलब 0 significant भी हो सकती है और नहीं भी हो सकती है, but it will depend on its position or location in the number. For example, if I am having reading 10.06, then in this case I am having 2 zeros, one is to the right of 1 and another is after decimal or to the left of 6. So both these zeros are significant. So I can say that 10.06 will be having 4 significant figures. Thirdly, initial zeros are non-significant. What I am saying, initial zeros are non-significant. Now what is the meaning of initial? Mean 0 before a decimal and immediately after decimal. Means they are not followed by any number like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I am saying initial zeros are non-significant. And what is the meaning of initial zeros? 0 before decimal and immediately after decimal is non-significant. and I'm taking an example for this. Suppose I'm having 0.01006. So in this case, it is having 4 zeros. One is to the left of the decimal and another is to the right of the decimal, and other two are on the right side of 1. So total there are 4 zeros, but out of 4 zeros, initial are 2, that is immediately surrounding the decimal. So these will be non-significant, and those in between 1 and 6 will be significant. So I can say that this this value 0.01006 will be having 4 significant figures. Why? Because 0 before in decimal and immediately after decimal is non-significant. Next rule is terminal zeros are significant. Now, what is the meaning of terminal? Terminal means at one end, at extreme end here. So terminal zeros are significant, and for this we are having an example of 0.002040. So you can see in this case we are having 4 zeros also. One towards to the right of decimal and another to the left of decimal, and one to the right of 2 and one at the other end, or terminal, at one terminal I can say, right to the 4. So initial zeros are, according to third rule we studied, initial zeros are non-significant. So first two will be 0.0, both these zeros will be insignificant or non-significant I can say, but terminal 0 in this case would be significant. So I can say that this will be having 4 number of significant figures. Now taking another example, if I am having 0.0204, so in this case there is no terminal 0 on the right side. So, and first two initial zeros are non-significant. So I can say that this will be having only 3 significant figures because no terminal zeros are there. Is it clear? So these were the rules for determining number of significant figures. To compile, what were these? First is number of significant figures is independent of the position of the decimal. Second is 0 may or may not be significant depending on its location in the number. Thirdly, initial zeros are non-significant, mean before and immediately after decimal. And lastly, terminal zeros are non-significant. Terminal zeros are significant. So next I am coming to the rounding off. Now what is the meaning of rounding off? अब आप कोई भी measurement करते हैं, I mean to say when you perform a measurement, you get certain results. But sometimes to make your results simpler, you do what? You just round off your result. So what is the meaning of rounding off? Rounding off means making a number or result simpler by keeping its value intact and close to the next number. What is the meaning of rounding off? Rounding off means making a number simpler by keeping its value intact and close to the next number. मतलब आप किसी नंबर को सिंपल बना रहे हैं पर उसकी वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होनी चाहिए. Is it clear? So making a number simpler and keeping its value intact and close to the next number is known as rounding off. Now first of all I am coming why there is need of rounding off. So reason for rounding, the requirement of rounding off is that we need to express the result of a measurement in significant figures. मान लिया हमारे पास कोई मेजरमेंट है, उसमें बहुत सारे डेसिमल के बाद बहुत सारे प्लेसेस आ रहे हैं. सो इट इज़ नॉट ऑलवेज नेसेसरी दैट यू शुड राइट ईच एंड every figure after the decimal. You can make them significant by rounding off. So what I can say the need of rounding off is to express the result of a measurement in significant figures, or I can say that we do rounding off to preserve significant figures. And to conclude, I can say to introduce some degree of reliability in the result. We do rounding off. Why? To introduce some degree of reliability in the result. So there are certain rules for rounding off. We shall discuss them one by one. So what is first rule? If the digit present on the right hand side of the digit to be retained is less than 5. What I'm saying, if the digit present on the right hand side of the digit to be retained is less than 5, then last digit is not to be changed. For example, I'm taking example of 55.7427. So now in this case, if I wish to retain 755.7, so the digit to the right hand side of 7 is 4. I have highlighted this in blue. So 4 here in this case is less than 5. So I can say that in this case the previous digit, that is previous to 4, will remain unchanged. So I can say that 55.7427 will be rounded off to 55.7. Why? Because in this case the digit to be retained is 7, and the digit and on the right hand side of this digit is 4, which is less than 5. So we will not change 7 into 8. So it will be rounded off to 55.7. Secondly, if the digit present on the right hand side of the digit to be retained is greater than 5, मतलब जो हमारा डिजिट रिटेन करना है उसके राइट साइड का डिजिट ग्रेटर देन 5 से ज़्यादा है, मतलब I can say that it is greater than 5, then what will happen? Then I will increase the previous digit by 1. For example, if I am having 55.7624, now in this case you can see that if I wish to retain 7, then to the right hand side of 7 is 6. I have shown this in bold blue. So you can see that 6 is greater than 5. So when rounding off this value, we will add 1 to the previous digits, that is to 7. So our rounding off result will be 55.8. Is it clear? So 55.76 will be rounded off to 55.8. Why? Because the 6 is greater than 5. Third rule, if the digit present on the right hand side of the digit to be retained is 5. We studied two cases. If digit is less than 5, then it will remain as such. If it is more than 5, then previous digit will increase by 1. Now I am coming to the third case. If digit present on the right hand side of the digit to be retained is 5, then what we will do in that case? And the digits to be removed are non-zero. अब इसमें दो केसेस हो सकते हैं. If digit present on the right hand side of the digit to be retained is 5 and the digits to be removed are non-zero, then the last digit is increased by 1. Last digit is increased by 1. For example, if I am having 55.752, then you can see in this case I wish to retain 7. So 5 is I'm having 5, but 5 is followed by 2, which is non-zero. So in this case, I will round it off to 55.8. Why? Because if I said that if the digit to be retained is having 5 on the right hand side, so in right to the right side of 7, it is, we are having 5, and 5 is followed by 2, which is non-zero. So I will round it off as 55.8. Now if fourth point, if the last digit of a number is 5, then always round off to get result ending up with an even number. Now if it is not followed by, if 5 is not followed by any non-zero number, then it means it is, we are having 5 at the last. So if I am having a value 0.735, so in this case 5 is present at the last. So we will round off it in such a way that we will end up with even number. So if I wish to round off 0.735, then we will get 0.74, because if I will round it off to 0.73, then we will get odd number, so that would be wrong. So we will round it off to 0.74. Now if I am having 0.725, now in this case if I round it off to 0.73, then it will be wrong, because result is having odd number. So we will round it off to 0.72. Is it clear? So next is rounding off in case of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Rounding off in case of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So first of all I am taking the case of rounding off in case of multiplication and division of numbers. So in case of multiplication and division of numbers, the number of significant figures in the result is same as in the part of the data having least number of significant figures. What I am saying, that if we are multiplying and dividing some numbers, then the result will be represented in such a way that it will contain the same number of significant figures as in the value having least number of significant figures. For example, if I wish to multiply 4.27 and 3.0835, then out of these two values 0.0835 is having lesser number of significant figures, that is 3. So its result of multiplication and division will be rounded off in such a way so that the result will be having only 3 significant figures. Let us clarify this by taking one more example. Suppose I am having this example. I am multiplying 24 into 4.52 and dividing it by 100. So it is involving both multiplication and division. So if I multiply 24 by 4.52, then I will get 108.48. Now dividing this by 100, I will get 101.0848. Now if I ask you that in how many number of significant figures you will express the result, so it is having 5 number of significant figures, but when rounding off, then you will have to see your values. So out of these 3 values, that is 24, 5.42 and 100, 24 is having lesser number of significant figures. 24 is having 2 significant figures, 4.52 is having 3 and 100 is having 3 also. So our result 1.0848 will be expressed in such a way so that our result is having only 2 significant figures. So our result will be rounded off to 1.1 because 1.1 is having two significant figures, so it is minimum in the case of 24. Next, in case of the addition and subtraction of numbers, the number of significant figures in case of addition and subtraction in the result should have same number of decimal places as the number with smallest number of decimal places. What I am saying, that in case of addition and subtraction of numbers, the number of significant figures in the result should have same number of decimal places. What I am saying, that the result should have same number of decimal places as the number with smallest number of decimal places. Here I am not saying smallest number of significant figures, but I am saying result should have, in case of addition and subtraction, result should have same number of decimal places as in the number with smallest number of decimal places. To clarify this, I am taking an example. Suppose I am adding 4.4, 0.020 and 7.51. So in this case, you can see in 4.4, I have highlighted this in red and also selected this. 4.4 is having one decimal place, and 0.020 it is having three decimal places. I have written decimal places below this to clarify you, and 7.51 is having two decimal places. Now if their sum is 11.930, which is the case, the sum of all these three is 11.930, but now how many decimal places we will show in the result? So in this case, 11.930 will be rounded off to 11.9. Why? Because out of the three values, first value 4.4 was having one decimal place, 0.020 was having three decimal places, and 7.51 was having two decimal places. So out of these three values, 4.4 is having least number of decimal places, that is 1. So we will express the result in such a way so that it is having only one decimal place. So in 11.930 we are having three decimal places. So in order to express it in terms of one decimal place, we shall write it as 11.9. Taking another example of this, suppose I am taking sum of 52.61, 9.673 and 7. So their sum comes out to be equal to 69.283. So now in the result I am having 5 figures. Now if we want to round it off, then we will see the number of decimal places in the initial values. So 52.61 is having 2 decimal places, 9.673 is having 3 decimal places, 7.0 is having 1 decimal place. So out of these 3, 7 is having least number of decimal places, that is only 1. So it means we will express the result 69.283 up to 1 decimal place. So if we wish to express it up to 1 decimal place, so we will have to round off 0.283. So 0.283 will be rounded off to 0.3. So our result will be having only 1 decimal place. So I can say that 69.283 will be rounded off to 69.3. So that was all about rounding off. Thank you very much.